20 backyard plants that can make you rich. Have you ever looked at your backyard and thought, I wonder if I can make money from this? The answer is yes. Many plants that grow easily in Brazil can be sold and generate extra income or even a real business. You don't need to be a plant expert or have a huge plot of land. With a little care and patience, it is possible to turn a few seedlings into money in your pocket. The idea here is not to promise fortune overnight, but to show that there are simple and accessible options. Some plants are used in cooking, others in natural medicine, and there are even those that are used as decorations or gifts. The secret is knowing what they are, how to care for them, and where to sell them. Let's see 20 plants that can help you make money without complications. 1. Rosemary. Rosemary is a common plant that many people already have at home. It grows easily, doesn't need much water, and lives for years. You can sell the fresh branches to restaurants, markets, or even make scented sachets. You can also make essential oil, which sells for a good price. A bunch of fresh rosemary can cost between 5 Brazilian reals and 10 Brazilian reals, depending on where you live. 2. Basil. Basil is another plant that everyone knows. It is used in sauces, salads, and even drinks. You can sell fresh leaves or even seedlings to those who want to plant at home. A small pot of basil can cost 10 Brazilian reals, and a bunch of fresh leaves costs 5 Brazilian reals. If you have space, you can plant a lot and sell to fairs or restaurants. 3. Mint. Mint is great for teas, juices, and even for seasoning meats. It grows quickly and spreads easily, so you can harvest a lot. You can sell the leaves fresh or dried, or even make syrups and sell them in jars. A bunch of fresh mint costs around 3 Brazilian reals to 5 Brazilian reals at markets. 4. Pepper. Peppers are easy to plant and are in high demand. There are people who like fresh peppers, others prefer pickled peppers or even ready-made sauces. You can sell the peppers fresh, make jams or sauces, and sell them in jars. A kilo of chili pepper, for example, can cost 20 Brazilian reals. If you make homemade sauce, the price goes up. 5. Chives. Chives are a basic seasoning in Brazilian cuisine. It grows quickly and doesn't need much space. You can sell fresh bunches or even seedlings. A bunch of chives costs around 2 Brazilian reals to 5 Brazilian reals in markets. If you plant a lot, you can sell it to restaurants or markets. 6. Parsley. Parsley is similar to chives, but has a different flavor. It is also used in many dishes and grows easily. You can sell fresh or dried packs. A bunch of parsley costs around 2 Brazilian reals to 4 Brazilian reals. 7. Lavender. Lavender is a beautiful and fragrant plant, used in sachets, essential oils, and even cosmetics. It needs sun and doesn't like a lot of water. You can sell the dried branches to health food stores or make scented sachets. A small sachet can cost 10 Brazilian reals, and a liter of lavender essential oil can cost more than 100 Brazilian reals. 8. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. Aloe vera is known for its medicinal and cosmetic properties. It is used in creams, shampoos, and even juices. You can sell the leaves fresh or make homemade products such as aloe vera gel. A large aloe leaf can cost 5 Brazilian reals, and a jar of homemade gel can cost 20 Brazilian reals. 9. Lemongrass. Lemongrass is used in teas and natural remedies. It grows quickly and doesn't need much care. You can sell the leaves fresh or dried, or even make tea bags. A bunch of fresh lemongrass costs around 3 Brazilian reals to 5 Brazilian reals. 10. Boldo. Boldo is a medicinal plant widely used for liver and digestion problems. It grows easily and doesn't need much sun. You can sell the leaves fresh or dried. A pack of fresh boldo costs around 5 Brazilian reals. 11. Lemon balm. Lemon balm is used in teas to soothe and aid digestion. It grows quickly and spreads easily. You can sell the leaves fresh or dried, or even make tea bags. A bunch of fresh lemon balm costs around 3 Brazilian reals to 5 Brazilian reals. 12. Stevia. Stevia is a plant used as a natural sweetener. It is highly sought after by those who want to avoid sugar. You can sell the leaves fresh or dried, or even make stevia powder. A small package of dry leaves can cost 10 Brazilian reals. 13. Oregano. Oregano is a seasoning used in pizza, pasta, and meat. It grows easily and doesn't need much care. You can sell the leaves dried or fresh. A small package of dried oregano costs around 5 Brazilian reals. 14. Thyme. Thyme is another seasoning used in savory dishes. It grows slowly, but lives for years. You can sell the branches fresh or dried. A bunch of fresh thyme costs around 5 Brazilian reals. 15. Coriander is widely used in northeastern cuisine and in Mexican dishes. It grows quickly, but needs sun. You can sell fresh bunches or seeds. A bunch of coriander costs around 3 Brazilian reals to 5 Brazilian reals. 16. Arruda is a plant used in natural remedies and sympathies. It has a strong smell and grows easily. You can sell the branches fresh or dried. A pack of rue costs around 5 Brazilian reals. 17. Calendula is a beautiful and medicinal flower, used in ointments and teas. It grows easily and produces flowers all year round. You can sell the dried flowers or make homemade products such as soap. A small package of dried flowers can cost 10 Brazilian reals. 18. Chamomile is used in teas to calm and help sleep. It grows easily and produces small flowers. You can sell the dried flowers or make tea bags. A small package of dried flowers costs around 5 Brazilian reals. 19. Ginger is used in cooking and natural remedies. It grows underground and needs a little more care. You can sell the roots fresh or make products like ginger tea. A kilo of fresh ginger costs around 10 Brazilian reals to 15 Brazilian reals. 20. Turmeric is a root used as a spice and natural coloring. It grows underground and needs sun. You can sell the roots fresh or in powder form. A kilo of turmeric powder can cost 30 Brazilian reals. How to start? To make money with these plants, you don't need much. Start with what you already have: a corner in the yard, vases, or even cut plastic bottles. Choose 1 or 2 plants to start and see how they fit into your space. Then, just expand. Where to sell? Open-air markets. Many fairs have stalls selling natural products. You can rent a space or sell to stallholders. Restaurants and eateries. Many chefs like to use fresh herbs. Take samples and offer your products. Social networks. Use Instagram or Facebook to showcase your plants. Many people buy natural products online. Natural product stores. Some stores buy medicinal plants or fresh spices. Friends and neighbors. Start selling to people you know. They can recommend it to others. Important tips. Take good care of your plants. The right amount of water, enough sun, and good soil make all the difference. Start small. Don't invest too much in the beginning. Keep testing what sells best. Research prices. See how much people are charging for similar products in your region. Be patient. Some plants take time to grow, but they are worth it. Final summary: making money with backyard plants is possible and doesn't have to be complicated. You can start with simple seasonings, such as basil and chives, or invest in medicinal plants, such as aloe vera and chamomile. The important thing is to choose something that you like to take care of and that is in demand in your region. Don't expect to get rich overnight, but with dedication and a little creativity, you can have extra income or even a profitable business. Start today. Plant a seedling, take care of it, and see how it can grow along with your money. Here are some more practical tips to turn your plants into money, without complications. Sell what people are already looking for before planting. Look at what sells easily in your city. For example, if you live near farmers markets or restaurants, fresh herbs like rosemary, mint, and parsley always have takers. In warmer regions, plants such as lemongrass, used in teas and cosmetics, or peppers can be a success. If you have space, fruit trees such as lemon, jabuticaba, or pitaya also attract customers, especially if you sell the ripe fruit or seedlings. Turn plants into products. You don't need to sell just the leaves or fresh fruits. You can increase the value of what you plant with simple ideas. Dry seasonings. Dehydrate basil, oregano, or bay leaves and sell in bags. It's easy to make at home and lasts for months. Teas and natural remedies. Chamomile, lemon balm, and boldo can be used in tea bags or homemade ointments, such as aloe vera for burns. Crafts. With banana or palm fibers, you can make baskets, vases, or even bio-jewelry. The fern is also great for decorating environments. Natural cosmetics. Aloe vera, is used in shampoos, creams, and soaps. You can sell the gel pure or mixed with other ingredients. Promote without spending a lot. You don't need expensive ads to sell. Use what you already have. Social networks. Take beautiful photos of your plants and products and post them on Instagram, Facebook, or WhatsApp groups in your city. For example, I sell fresh basil for sauces. 5 Brazilian reals a pack. Delivery in Neighborhood X. Local fairs. Many cities have fairs selling natural or artisanal products. Book a cheap stall and bring free samples to attract attention. Partnerships. Offer your herbs or fruits to restaurants, cafes, or natural product stores. They can buy from you instead of going to the store. Word of mouth. Ask friends and neighbors to spread the word. If your product is good, people will recommend it. Take good care of your plants to sell more. Healthy plants sell better and for higher prices. Some basic tips. Water in the right amount. Water early in the morning or late afternoon. Too much water rots the roots, while too little leaves the leaves withered. Adequate sun. Each plant needs a certain amount of light. For example, basil likes full sun, while mint prefers semi-shade. Natural fertilizer. Use crushed eggshells, coffee grounds, or chicken manure, well tanned, to nourish the soil. It's cheap and efficient. Protect from pests. If aphids or ants appear, make a mixture of water with coconut soap or use garlic and pepper to scare them away. Avoid poisons, as they can harm anyone who consumes them. Start small, but think big at first. Plant few seedlings so as not to overwhelm yourself. For example, start with 10 pots of basil and 5 pots of mint. When you see that it is selling well, increase production. If one plant doesn't work, replace it with another. The important thing is not to give up. Real examples of success. João, from Minas Gerais. He started by planting rosemary in pots in the backyard. He sold packs at the fair and to a restaurant in the city. Today, it has a greenhouse and supplies 3 markets. Maria, from Ceará. She grew aloe vera for her own use, but saw that the gel was in demand. He started selling pots to neighbors and now has an Instagram page with more than 5,000 followers. Carlos, from Sao Paulo. He grew peppers at home and made homemade sauces. He started selling to friends and now has a small business that earns 2,000 Brazilian reals a month. What to avoid? Planting without knowing the demand. There is no point in growing 100 lavender plants if no one in your region buys them. Ignore quality. Withered plants or those with pests do not sell. Take good care of them. Give up quickly. Some plants take months to return. Patience is key. Golden tip: if you like plants but don't know where to start, choose one that is easy to care for and guaranteed to be in demand. Basil, chives, and mint are great options for beginners. Then, try others. Remember, the secret isn't having a huge yard or knowing everything about plants. It's about starting with what you have, learning along the way and adjusting according to sales. Many people have already turned a simple hobby into a source of income, and you can too. Now that you know what mistakes to avoid and where to start, let's talk about how to sell your plants and make real money. There's no point in having a yard full of plants if no one knows they exist. The good news is that selling doesn't have to be complicated. Here are some simple and effective ideas. First, think about who might buy your plants. Restaurants, local markets, street markets, and even neighbors are great customers. For example, if you plant basil, you can offer it to Italian restaurants or pizzerias. They always need fresh herbs and can buy them from you every week. Fairs are perfect for selling seedlings or potted plants. Many people like to take home something beautiful and useful, like a mint to make tea or a chive to season their food. Another option is to sell online. Nowadays, it's easy to create a profile on social networks, such as Instagram or Facebook, and showcase your plants. You can take beautiful photos, explain how to care for them, and even offer delivery to your city. For example, if you live in a hot region, you can sell succulents, which are easy to care for and highly sought after. Many people buy plants online, especially if you offer a fair price and good service. If you like cooking, you can go further and sell products made from your plants. For example, if you grow peppers, you can make homemade sauces and sell them in jars. Or, if you plant rosemary, you can make scented sachets for cupboards. These products have a higher value and can be sold at fairs, natural product stores, or even online. Don't forget to talk to people. Ask what they would like to buy and how much they would be willing to pay. Sometimes a client may suggest an idea that you hadn't even thought of. For example, someone may ask for seedlings of a specific plant that you don't grow yet, but are in good demand. This helps you adjust your production and increase sales. Another important tip is to diversify. Don't put all your chips on one plant. If you sell basil, for example, you can also offer other herbs, such as parsley, coriander, and thyme. So, if a customer doesn't want one, they can take another. Furthermore, some plants complement each other. For example, someone who buys basil may also want tomatoes to make a homemade sauce. Finally, Don't be afraid to start small. You don't need a large investment to sell your plants. Start with what you already have and grow little by little. If you sell 10 pots of basil per week at 5 Brazilian reals each, that's 200 Brazilian reals per month. Over time, you can increase production and profits. The most important thing is not to give up. At first, sales may be slow, but with persistence and creativity, you will find your audience. Remember, many people started with a simple garden bed and today have a profitable business. The secret is to take the first step and learn along the way. Now, let's talk about some plants that can really make a difference in your pocket. They are not rare or difficult to grow plants, but rather those that people always look for and that have a good market value. Check it out. 1. Aloe vera. Aloe vera. Everyone knows the benefits of aloe vera for skin and hair. You can sell the fresh leaves, the pure gel, or even products made with it, such as soaps and creams. A large sheet can cost between 5 Brazilian reals and 15 Brazilian reals, depending on the region. 2. Mint. This plant grows easily and is highly sought after for teas, home remedies, and even drinks. A small pack can be sold for 3 Brazilian reals to 5 Brazilian reals. If you make sachets of dried mint, the price can go up even more. 3. Lemongrass. Great for calming teas and a natural repellent. A lemongrass plant can be sold for 10 Brazilian reals to 20 Brazilian reals, and the dried leaves are also valuable. 4. Peppers. There are several types, such as chili pepper, finger pepper, and biquinho pepper. Fresh or dried peppers are widely used in cooking and can be sold for 5 Brazilian reals to 15 Brazilian reals per packet. If you make homemade sauces, your profit increases. 5. Chives and parsley. These herbs are essential in the kitchen. A small pack can cost 2 Brazilian reals to 5 Brazilian reals, and they grow quickly, so you will always have product to sell. 6. Cacti and succulents. They are easy to care for and very popular plants for decoration. A small cactus can be sold for 10 Brazilian reals to 30 Brazilian reals, and succulents, depending on the type, can sell for 50 Brazilian reals. 7. Lavender. In addition to being beautiful, lavender is used in sachets, essential oils, and beauty products. A bunch of dried lavender can cost 15 Brazilian reals to 30 Brazilian reals. 8. Lemon balm. Much sought after for calming teas. A fresh pack can be sold for 5 Brazilian reals to 10 Brazilian reals, and the dry version also sells well. 9. Orchids. They are expensive and highly desired plants. A small orchid can cost 30 Brazilian reals to 100 Brazilian reals, depending on the species. If you learn how to grow them, you can make a good profit. 10. Fruit tree seedlings. Many people want to have fresh fruit at home, but don't know how to start. Selling lemon, jabuticaba, or pitanga seedlings can be a great business. A seedling can cost between 15 Brazilian reals and 50 Brazilian reals. To sell these plants, you can start by advertising to neighbors, friends, and on social media. It's also a good idea to participate in local fairs or sell in WhatsApp groups in your region. Another tip is to offer something extra, like recipes or tips on how to use plants. For example, if you sell basil, you might include a recipe for pesto sauce. This makes people see more value in what you are offering. And don't forget, the secret is to offer healthy, well-cared-for plants. No one wants to buy something that looks weak or sick. Take time to learn about each plant, how to water, fertilize, and protect from pests. The better your product, the easier it will be to sell and retain customers. If you live in a small town, it might be even easier, as people value local, fresh produce. In big cities, there is always someone looking for plants to decorate their home or use in the kitchen. The important thing is to find what works best for you and your audience. Finally, remember that success doesn't come overnight. It may take some time for people to start reaching out to you frequently. But, if you are persistent, offer a good product and treat your customers with care, you will soon see your backyard turning into a source of income. And who knows, in the future, you might expand your business and start selling to other cities or even online. The sky is the limit.